I will cut the price of energy and electricity in half. Ready? 12 months from January 20th, I take office on January 20th, your electric bill, including cars, air conditioners, heating, everything, your total electric bill will be 50% less. We're going to cut it in half.
Read my lips. You campaign in poetry, but you govern in prose. It's easy to say and hard to do. Are prices down for you? Not me. A little bit, but nothing near 50%. Propane, gasoline are chapping my cheeks out on Strong Island, New York. Let's ask the man who's overseeing the nation's energy industry. Yesterday held a meeting at the White House with the top energy CEOs, President Trump's energy secretary, Chris Wright. First time on the show. Congratulations on the appointment. Good luck doing the work of the people.
Thanks, Chris. Glad to be here and glad to be serving this president in this noble mission.
All right, so let's talk nobility, man. I'm trying to fill up my 67 Nova, and you're killing me, man. You're killing me with the gas prices, and the power prices aren't coming down. Was the president wrong to promise 50% in the frame he did?
Oh, he's bold, and he is all in on doing that. That's an ambitious goal, of course, but gasoline prices, diesel prices are already down more than 15%. He's less than 100 days in office. We've got plans and proposals for pipelines that to your home in Long Island could cut home heating costs by at least 50% in roughly the next 12 months. Maybe a little longer, but not a lot longer. He's doing all of the right things to drive energy costs down. He doesn't set energy prices, but he helps incentivize increased supply, and those incentives have never been stronger. So are we going to see lower energy prices in America? Absolutely.
Secretary, first of all, I appreciate you respecting the fact that we don't do as much as is assumed in our campaigns to set the price. It's a world market, and thank you for recognizing that. Not everybody does. But could it be that the prices directionally are going the right way, but for the wrong reasons? Weakening demand, weakening forecasts about the United States economy. As you know, there have been multiple reports that that's why the barrel price of oil, that's why different energy metrics have come down.
No, I think those are political reports. Demand for oil, diesel, natural gas, they're all at all-time highs right now. What we're seeing is a marketplace that recognizes the Biden administration's 4 years of trying to put every obstacle in the way of oil and gas production, that those days are gone, and now it's going to be much easier and much lower risk to produce oil, gas, and electricity in the United States. I think we're just seeing a discounting mechanism, and people see clearly supply is going to grow, and that drives prices down. And again, we're early on, but on the trajectory, we are on the trajectory the president campaigned on, and I'm thrilled to be part of the team. I could keep going on if you want to talk about any issue at all in energy. We're going the right direction.
So we're going the right direction, but you say he's bold, he's ambitious. That's fine. He was also wrong. And that's one thing during a campaign. But in terms of getting people's expectations in line, I don't think anybody can argue with putting better infrastructure in that delivers energy more efficiently and therefore at a lower price point across the country. Good for you. I'm a fan of infrastructure. But the idea that these fixes come quick, it's slow to move an economy like this, even on an indicator like gasoline prices, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the devil's in the details. But if you go back 2.5, 3 years ago, oil prices were double what they are today. So it depends. And again, people don't really care about oil prices. They care about diesel prices and home heating prices and airfares.
Yeah,
and
but
they
one
care
affects
about
the other.
their electricity prices.
Yeah, but they affect each other.
Absolutely.
And it is a world market.
It's an input cost. Oh, they do.
I mean, it wasn't your problem. It wasn't your problem. And you never said it. I've never heard you say it. But during the campaign, your team was saying this is all Biden's fault. If I were in there, drill, baby, drill, the price would be half. And, you know, I was attacking it at the time because I knew it wasn't true. It's a world market. You can do certain things here at home, but you're not going to change the gas price with your own directional policies. And we're seeing that right now. It's coming down, but not by 50%.
He's only been in office 100 days. I totally disagree that he was wrong. He said the right things on the campaign. I'm going to unleash American energy that'll drive prices down. He thinks by 50%. Heck, we're nowhere near 12 months in. He may be spot on. We have no reason to believe he's not. Chris, let me give you one example.
We have reason to believe it'll be wrong.
The Biden administration.
Go ahead, give me an example.
Look, the United States' second biggest export is liquefied natural gas, and our fastest growing export. Europe, to keep the lights on and their homes warm, has depended on United States liquefied natural gas going over there. And the Biden administration put a pause on that over a year ago. They put a pause on it after they did a study that showed increased liquefied natural gas exports from the United States would reduce greenhouse gas emissions and have a negligible impact on American consumers, and of course huge benefits to American workers and American industry to produce that gas. And they put a pause, buried that study, pretended it didn't exist. Congress tried to get that study. I released it 2 days ago. The full study completed in September of 2023. That kind of dishonesty and impediments to oil and gas production and oil refining and new electricity facilities, everything the Biden administration did on the margin drove energy prices up. Everything the Trump administration is doing is going to drive energy prices down. It's simply going to be a different time in America.
Yeah, I heard you about the report. I think that is highly disputed in terms of what the motivation was behind it and what the real impact is on emissions and what we need to deal with as an economy. But I also think there was a huge mistake made on the left by trying to do too much too soon. And there is no small irony in the fact that Trump is hanging out with Elon, the man who brought us all into you got to have an EV land. But let's keep talking, Secretary Chris Wright. I appreciate you very much. And as we get more facts, I'd love to have you back here and continue this conversation. And good luck again.
You bet, Chris. We'll continue the dialogue.
All right. Thanks, Secretary.